Arctic Refrigeration was founded in 1947 by two brothers, Henry and Leo Major, with support from their youngest brother, Joe. The first location was Henry's home on Otis Street in Batavia, New York. His wife, Kathleen, kept the books for the new company. In the very beginning, the brothers focused on appliance and refrigeration repairs. In fact, they owned and operated a small appliance store at the same time. The brothers quickly learned the ins and outs of the refrigeration business. Soon, word of mouth increased the brothers' reputation in the area. They were now selling, servicing, and installing appliance, air conditioning, restaurant equipment, and commercial refrigeration systems. However, their main business evolved to grocery store refrigeration. Many of the large grocery stores in western New York relied on Arctic to install and maintain their equipment. Eventually, Henry's son Michael joined the company soon after college. With his help, Arctic quickly outgrew their two-car garage, and in 1972, Arctic Refrigeration broke ground on their current location on Cedar Street in Batavia. Despite their consistent growth, Leo and Henry still consider their company small, employing less than 6 people at any given time, 4 of which were family. It was this small business perspective and attention to detail that fueled their growth. Not surprisingly, it's the same views that continue to keep Arctic Refrigeration's reputation at the top of the industry to this day. Soon more of Henry's sons decided to work for Arctic. After graduating college and spending many years in their own respective careers, Henry's oldest son Richard and youngest son William both joined the company in the early 1980s. Their enthusiasm, knowledge, and expertise brought yet another facet into the thriving company. As time progressed and Henry's 3 sons stepped into leadership roles within the company, Leo Major retired in 1988 and remained as a guiding consultant for many years. Each of the 3 brothers were now finding their own niche within the industry. Michael focused on refrigerated and ventilated agricultural storages. William focused on heating and air conditioning and restaurant equipment. And Richard focused on service, refrigeration, and daily operations. Slowly, the main focus of the business evolved into full-scale mechanical contracting, and there wasn't much Arctic didn't do. From residential furnaces to industrial chiller systems used in wine production, Arctic Refrigeration really was doing it all. By the early 1990s, both Henry and Kathleen decided to retire. Their sons were now running the growing business while their daughter Teresa began to work in the office. Yet again, Arctic outgrew its operating space, and in 1994 they expanded into a new 2,500 square foot addition. The new space allowed the business to undertake even larger jobs and extended their range within the state. Many of Genesee County's largest construction projects were now complete with the involvement of Arctic Refrigeration. Eventually, Arctic's superior reputation for service and quality started to extend beyond New York State. Farmers from Vermont, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Massachusetts, Texas, and Ohio have all trusted Arctic Refrigeration to increase profits and decrease their product loss. Currently servicing and installing refrigerated and ventilated crop storages in 7 states, Arctic Refrigeration remains at the forefront of this vital industry. In 2009, Henry passed away, leaving a noticeable void within the company. Moving ahead, the family tradition remains strong, and Henry and Leo's core values are still the daily creed at Arctic Refrigeration. In 2010, Arctic completed the installation of the largest and most advanced residential geothermal heating and cooling system in Genesee County. By harnessing the naturally occurring energy in the ground and transferring it into your home or business, geothermal systems eliminated the need for fossil fuels in the heating season and lower electricity costs in the cooling season. Geothermal is just another way Arctic is staying at the forefront of their industry. In 2011, Arctic added another of the most visible projects in western New York to their resume. The Clarion Hotel in Batavia contracted Arctic Refrigeration to install a complete climate control system for their new Palm Island Indoor Water Park. Today, Arctic Refrigeration is the largest full-service mechanical contractor in Genesee County, and it has been for 65 years. There's not much Arctic doesn't do. the 2011 Business of the Year, Arctic Refrigeration Company of Batavia.